Final stop, Brazil. Book 2, Life After Hell, chapter 36. New work, but no horizon in sight. 12th of June, 2008. Nothing happened, not even blitz or shocking. Although Donna Edith was panicking and pulled all the collected waste from right to left. Our faces, any ironic remark. My last day of work was just this Monday because it was not seen that I would ever reach the production target. I was not sad because the pressure of production was just too stressful. Handsome boss or not, what was the use while I was sitting in here? Tuesday, I asked to talk with Donna Tanya. The guard called her, but she seemed to have slept badly, badly. She just yelled into the phone that I already had a job. Towards Donna Estela, I made gestures. She understood and passed on that I didn't have a job anymore. She held the phone a meter away from my ear because from the other end the shouting came so loud that even I heard loud and clear that this was my problem. So the call was terminated. Well, then in written form. Donna Estela, who had abundantly enough of the vagaries from Donna Tanya, refused, however, to take the employment application to Donna Tanya. Somehow understandable, of course. The next day my note was gone. Whether it ended up with Donna Tanya, nobody was able to tell me. So I wrote another one and added sarcastically that because of the mess the day before, it was not clear whether my job application reached her or not. Therefore, I felt compelled to write again. The guard was very surprised that I was finished with writing in 2 minutes without thinking about it. My comment, my talent is not in my fingers, but in my head. Finally, Donna Tanya had 2 applications for employment from me. What a mess. But at this time, a severe flu had flattened me completely for 1.5 weeks without being able to work. Despite the flu, I was called to the front, this time to the director. What was this again now? She had received a request from Wesley and tried to tell me now that I would never go on Semi-Aberto, no matter what Wesley did. Finally, he wasn't even allowed the application for Semi-Aberto once again. That would be permitted only after 6 months. I answered her confidently that he was very well permitted to do so in the second instance. However, she insisted I was a foreigner and thus without any right for Semi-Aberto. I have a fixed address and in my sentence exists no expulsion decree, so I have the same rights as Brazilians. I told her. Contemptuously she claimed that my address was indeed surely falsified. This woman was in no way ready to give us foreigners the slightest chance. I wondered whether she possessed the power to influence decisions of the local judges. My only chance was Brasilia, but who knew how long it would still take? My vacation had been long enough. From 1st of August I returned back to work, and once again at Embramed, however, this time at Embramed 7. There I hadn't been yet, so at least it was something new. In addition, I had also moved back into the small cell I had shared with Donna Marinalva. Now I shared it with Hilda, a South African. My limit in the other cell was finally achieved. I could no longer endure Donna Edith and the other 2 at all. Unfortunately, I had to wait for Wesley bringing me back my TV, so I could still watch my Sabado Samba, but I was willing to accept it. 24th of August, 2008. For almost a month I was working again. I could not really complain. The job was easy. My new boss and the ladies were very nice. I was sitting at a table with my own modern office chair by myself and was able to listen to my music in peace. Of the colleagues, I especially liked Jacqueline and Cida, 2 morenas. The others just found it very cute how loca I was when it came to samba. But in this company I was finally accepted as one of them and no longer regarded as a gringa. In the cell it was still quite relaxed, but this only after the first crash with Hilda. After I got my TV back, we watched the first few days together, and Hilda pulled herself together at first. Soon she was falling further into depression, wanted to sleep early, and the TV disturbed her, just as my radio, even though I only listened using headphones. However, the TV was solely for her during the week, because apart from news, I didn't watch TV. This I made clear to her, just as the fact that music was in the first place for me, and I also had mentioned this before I moved in, and that this should not disturb her. Then all was quiet at first, and I believed that we could get on together. The gates seemed to be open for foreigners now in respect of Semi-Aberto. I was told by some that they had already signed the decision and waiting for the transfer. Among others was also Helena. I wondered, though, why I had paid so much money to an idle lawyer, while for others it came automatically. Helena, for example, had no private lawyer. Wesley showed me on a document that my process was on terms of progressão da pena, meaning that the judge could at any time decide to reduce my sentence. In the second instance, for Semi-Aberto were no longer the same reasons for refusal specified, which meant that the judges would have to come up with something completely new. Wesley was once again very confident. I had no choice but to wait. On 25th of August, Michael's 17th birthday, and thus the 4th, which he celebrated without me, I was very thoughtful. In my mind I was with him, but was he still wasting a single thought for me? In the afternoon, Exalta Samba were on TV, which distracted me fortunately.